In this documentary, we tackle one of the scarier conditions in life, cancer. Unfortunately, most people are fairly familiar with cancer due to experiences with friends, family, or themselves. While cancer can be a confusing and difficult topic, this documentary aims to provide a scientifically accurate explanation for the common person. To start off, first we should explore what cancer is. Cancer is a disease, but a special kind. While most illnesses are caused by bacteria or viruses, cancer is usually caused by a defect in your genes. This genetic defect causes your own cells to multiply unrestricted, leading to cancer. To truly understand cancer, we need to take a look at a few terms. First is cell division. Cell division is a natural process that happens millions of times in your body every day. In order to sustain growth and repair injuries, cells need to divide and multiply. This is controlled by two types of genes, proto-oncogenes and tumor suppressor genes. Proto-oncogenes tell a cell when it is time to divide. When more cells are needed, these genes activate. Tumor suppressor genes are just the opposite. When enough cells have been made, tumor suppressor genes kick in and stop the process. Together, these two types of genes regulate the cells we have in our body. Cells also have the characteristic of contact inhibition. That means that cells are able to tell when they have divided enough by noticing that they are touching other cells around them, having successfully filled in the gap. When there is an error in either proto-oncogenes or tumor suppressor genes, they become oncogenes. This means cells are unable to control their division, and contact inhibition is abandoned. Cells begin to divide uncontrollably, and cancer is formed. So now that we know what cancer is, what exactly causes cancer? Cancer is caused by a plethora of factors. The most commonly known are probably smoking, poor diet, and radiation exposure, including sunlight. Certain viruses can also cause cancer, but this is rare. Unfortunately, cancer can also be caused by a random mutation in your genes. Sometimes, people are just unfortunate. Here, we can see an animation of cancer in action. The first half of the video looks at normal cells. Take note that these cells are dividing in a slow, orderly, and controlled manner. They are spreading out in a simple fashion and stop once they have enough contact inhibition with the cells closest to them. Now, we see the cancer cells. Note that these cells are not controlled or orderly. Instead, they are rapidly dividing without direction, spreading upwards, downwards, and outwards. These cells are unstoppable and are beginning to form a tumor due to lack of contact inhibition. Now, we see the two types of cells side by side. When viewed like this, it is easy to see how the cancer cells are much more aggressive than the regular cells. Once cancer cells have made enough divisions, they form tumors. Tumors are masses of cancer cells. Tumors are able to attract blood vessels, giving them open access to the body's resources and spurring them on. Since tumors are so close to these newly formed blood vessels, cancer cells are able to enter the bloodstream and travel. The blood goes everywhere in the body, meaning that the cancer cell can also end up anywhere. Once in a different location, the cell continues to divide, forming more tumors. This is known as metastasizing. Once tumors are big enough, they begin to harm your body by taking up space and siphoning nutrients away from healthy cells. While cancer is a scary and often terrible diagnosis, treatments are available. Generally, the earlier treatment is started, the better. The simplest form of treatment is excision. Here, the tumor is surgically cut away and removed from the body. To combat any leftover cancer cells, patients may be administered radiation, which is a local treatment used to blast cancer cells to death. If cancer has spread, chemotherapy may be more effective. Chemotherapy works by administering drugs that target fast-growing cells. Unfortunately, cancer cells aren't the only fast-growing cells in the body. Other cells, like hair cells, stomach lining cells, and immune system cells can also be killed off, resulting in the stereotypical cancer symptoms of hair loss, nausea, and immunodeficiency, respectively. To sum up, cancer is a very serious illness caused by uncontrollable cell replication in the body. Cancer is caused by a variety of factors, ranging from smoking, to radiation, to simply being unlucky. While cancer can spread and cause havoc, decades of medical research has resulted in strides taken in the field, giving victims new hope for a better future.